Welcome back to Coin Spyder, the channel where every coin tells a story, and today's story is one you won't want to miss. Imagine holding a piece of metal that has traveled through countless hands since 1999, each with its own untold journey. This is the South African Rand coin of 1999, a small yet powerful artifact carrying history, culture, and design that speaks volumes. But here's the twist. Many people overlook it, not realizing that within its tiny frame lies decades of symbolism, national pride, and secrets that collectors chase passionately. As we dive in, you'll discover why this coin is far more than just currency, how its every curve and engraving tells a deeper tale, and why even a coin you might think is ordinary could be worth far more in the right hands. Stay tuned until the end, because the final fact I'll share about this coin will surprise you and might even change the way you look at every coin you hold from now on. History background. The South African Rand coin was first introduced in 1961, replacing the earlier currency when South Africa adopted the Rand system. By 1999, the coin had already undergone several design adjustments and changes in metal composition. That year marked an era of transformation for South Africa, only 5 years after the end of apartheid, and the national currency reflected the country's evolving identity. The Rand coin carried not only monetary value, but also a symbolic weight, representing economic stability in a time of social change. It was part of a coin series designed to be durable for everyday transactions, while maintaining an appearance that would carry national pride. The 1999 issue is particularly interesting because it retained the beloved Springbok antelope design, which had already become an icon, yet featured subtle minting differences that coin experts can identify instantly. Each 1999 coin thus stands as a frozen moment in South Africa's financial history. Obverse design. On the obverse of the 1999 Rand coin, you'll find one of the most recognizable symbols of South Africa, the Springbok antelope. This graceful animal leaping forward represents not only the beauty of the nation's wildlife, but also speed, progress, and endurance. Above the Springbok is the denomination Rand in bold, clear letters. Beneath it is the Latin phrase Soli Deo Gloria, which translates to glory to God alone, reflecting a deep cultural and religious heritage. The detailing in the engraving is remarkable for such a small surface, capturing the muscle tone, horn shape, and dynamic motion of the Springbok in mid-leap. Around the edges, the coin has a distinct rim, slightly raised to protect the design from excessive wear and circulation. This obverse side has become an enduring part of South African coinage identity, making it instantly recognizable both locally and abroad. Reverse design. Turning to the reverse side, the 1999 Rand coin proudly displays the South African coat of arms used during that era. This emblem features a shield supported by two human figures, with a variety of symbols representing different aspects of the nation's heritage. Above the coat of arms is the text Suid-Afrika, Afrikaans for South Africa, which was part of the bilingual tradition on the nation's coins. Below the emblem, the minting year, 1999, is clearly marked. The coat of arms itself is rich in detail, with elements like the wildebeest, wheat sheaves, and spear and knobkerrie, each symbolizing important aspects of South Africa's land, people, and history. The reverse design not only identifies the coin's origin, but also ties it firmly to the country's official identity at the time, serving as miniature national emblem carried in pockets across the land. Metal composition. By 1999, the South African Mint had shifted from earlier, silver-containing alloys to more cost-effective materials for circulating coins. The Rand coin of that year was minted in nickel-plated copper, giving it a bright, silvery appearance while ensuring durability in daily use. This metal choice made the coin resistant to corrosion, especially important in a country with diverse climates. The coin's composition also made it lighter than older silver coins, which improved handling and reduced production costs. For collectors, the exact alloy composition matters not just for authenticity, but also because it influences the coin's wear patterns, shine, and even the way it sounds when tapped. The metallic properties of the 1999 issue have allowed many examples to remain in surprisingly good condition despite decades of circulation, adding to their collectability. Size and specifications. The 1999 1 Rand coin has a diameter of approximately 23 millimeters and weighs around 5 grams. Its shape is technically round, but the design includes a slightly beveled rim that helps protect the engraving from wear. The coin's thickness, around 1.9 millimeters, provides enough strength to withstand bending or denting during use. The reeded edge not only prevents clipping, a practice where people shave small amounts of metal from coins, but also adds to the tactile feel that makes it easy to identify by touch. These physical characteristics are precisely engineered by the South African Mint, ensuring each coin is consistent and easily recognizable. For collectors, even the smallest variation in these specifications, such as a misaligned rim or incorrect weight, can signal a rare mint error worth significantly more than face value. Minting process. The creation of the 1999 1 Rand coin was no simple task. At the South African Mint, blank discs of the nickel-plated copper alloy were carefully prepared, cleaned, and polished before striking. Each blank was then fed into high-pressure coining presses, where engraved dies stamped the designs onto both sides simultaneously. The process had to be precise to ensure sharp details, proper alignment, and consistent edge reading. Quality control was critical, as even small imperfections could lead to rejection. Although, interestingly, some flawed coins slipped through and are now prized by error coin collectors. Once minted, the coins were bagged and shipped to banks across the country, where they entered circulation, beginning their journey through countless hands over the years. Collector value. For most circulated examples of the 1999 1 Rand coin, the collector value is modest, often just above face value. However, condition matters greatly. Coins that remain in uncirculated or proof-like condition can fetch higher prices among numismatists. Special mint errors, such as double strikes, off-center stamping, or die cracks, can dramatically increase value, sometimes to many times the original worth. Collectors also appreciate coins from years with lower mintage numbers, though 1999 was not the rarest year for the 1 Rand. Nevertheless, its historical context and enduring design make it a desirable addition to themed collections, particularly for those focusing on post-apartheid South African currency. Symbolism and national identity. The 1999 1 Rand coin is more than just money. It's a portable piece of South Africa's identity. The Springbok symbolizes unity and diversity, strength and progress, while the coat of arms on the reverse ties it to the official heritage of the nation. The bilingual inscription reflects South Africa's multilingual society, and the Latin motto adds a layer of historical and cultural depth. Every aspect of the coin's design was chosen to tell a story about the nation, a story that owners carry with them, often without realizing it. This symbolic power is part of what keeps the coin relevant and interesting to collectors and historians alike. Common misconceptions. One common misconception is that all old coins are automatically valuable. While the 1999 1 Rand coin does have historical significance, its market value depends on condition, rarity, and demand. Many people find one in their change and imagine it's worth a fortune, only to discover it's still close to face value unless in exceptional condition. Another misconception is that the design hasn't changed over the years. In fact, subtle differences in font, placement, and relief height can help experts identify the year and mint batch. Learning to spot these differences can be the first step into the fascinating world of coin collecting, where knowledge is often as valuable as the coins themselves. As we've seen, the 1999 South African 1 Rand coin is a small object with a big story. From its detailed design and careful minting to its role in daily commerce and place in national identity, it's a coin worth more than its monetary value to those who appreciate history. Whether you're a collector, a casual observer, or someone who just found one in a drawer, holding this coin is like holding a miniature time capsule from the late 20th century. And here's the part I promised at the beginning. Some 1999 1 Rand coins with rare minting errors have sold for over 100 times their face value. So next time you see one, Take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden treasure in the palm of your hand,